This is part 2 of the Lisa Irwin disappearance. If you want to know more about this case, please continue watching.
You are watching Roll a Mile in My Shoes TV.
Now, as I stated in the last video, Lisa Irwin was born November 11th, 2010, and she was born in Kansas City, Missouri. And at the time of her disappearance, she had blonde hair and blue eyes, and she stood at a height of 2 feet 6 inches tall and weighed 30 pounds. And she is listed as a white female who has a birthmark on her right thigh. And when she was last seen was October 3rd, 2011 at 6 p.m. when her mom put her in her crib, and she was wearing purple pants and a purple shirt with kittens on the front. Now, I stated in the last video that it seems very strange to me that when the dad came home from his overnight gig that he took as an electrician for work at a local Starbucks, he said he found the computer room window pushed in, and he found the lights left on and the front door unlocked. Now, as I stated before, I don't know any 11-month-old that can just decide, oh, I'm going to get out of my crib and go outside for whatever reason. I mean, true enough, she might have been able to get out of the crib, but it's very unlikely that she would have been able to unlock the door and twist the doorknob and just walk outside and disappear on her own. So I feel like her parents, at least her mother, knows more than she is stating because of the events that led up to her disappearance. I also stated in the last video that Deborah and Jeremy, which are Lisa's parents, didn't know any woman by the name of Megan, although a call was placed to her phone at around 11:57 p.m. But an eyewitness said that a person who lives in the same house as Megan picked up her phone, and this witness was never identified, and it was believed that he gave authorities a fake name. When Lisa is discovered missing, Jeremy returns home from his night gig at around 3:30 p.m. And like I said, he entered the home and discovered the lights were on, the front door was unlocked, and the computer room window was pushed inward. So he went in to check on his children and his wife, which is Lisa's mother. And then after they realized that Lisa was missing, they began to check the whole house. Now, it is very strange to me that Deborah wouldn't notice that Lisa is missing but way before this, because if you have an 11-month-old, chances are they're still going to be in diapers. So you would have to change their diapers several times throughout the day and the night. And I'm very surprised that Lisa didn't try to check on, Deborah didn't try to check on Lisa and at least change her diaper or make sure she, was okay to not be changed before she went to bed. When Lisa was reported missing, a witness came forward and reported that he had seen a man walking with Lisa, or at least a baby, around 4 a.m. The witness's name was never released to the public, and the witness recalls that morning being very cold and that Lisa was not dressed appropriately for the cold weather, which this witness found very strange. Now, keep in mind, I had said that Jeremy, her father, had gotten home at around 3:30 a.m. from his electrician job or the gig that he took on the night shift at the local Starbucks. And so I'm wondering if the man that the witness saw with the baby, was that her father or was that the uncle that went shopping with her mother earlier that day? And what were they doing with that baby besides trying to hide her body or dispose of her body to cover up whatever crime had happened that night? On October 6th of 2011, police responded to a nearby dumpster fire a few blocks away from the Irwin residence. There was evidence of burnt baby clothes, although it did not match what Lisa was wearing the night she was reported missing. Law enforcement believes it could be other clothing that belonged to Lisa, but they couldn't, be certain of this, and they have not confirmed that this is true or even if those clothes are directly related to Lisa's case. Now, I know that law enforcement uses several scare tactics when they are interrogating a witness, and this is what happened to Deborah the following day when she took a polygraph test and told that she had failed, but it was later revealed that this, of course, was a tactic that the police used, and they couldn't establish if she was connected to Lisa's disappearance. But on October 17th, 2011, the FBI executed a search warrant on the home, and cadaver dogs were also brought in and identified as a positive location of remains in Irwin's bedroom. And so that means that she could have been alive when she left, or she could have possibly been deceased, because just because her scent was located in the mother's bedroom doesn't really mean anything, because of course, the baby lived there. So that could be either or. After all this happened, law enforcement also obtained several items, including a multicolored comforter, purple shorts, a multicolored Disney character shirt, a glowworm toy, and cars, and a themed blanket, and rolls of tape, and a tape dispenser. They were also taking carpet samples and digging up the backyard. Now, where this case stands today, oddly enough and weirdly enough, in May 2012, Jeremy's debit card was used on a website known for name changing services. It was a British website, and he was charged $69.04. It's speculated that this website can be used to purchase birth certificates. Lisa's case remains unsolved, and her parents, while they have not been considered as persons of interest, have not formally been charged in connection to Lisa's disappearance. Now, that's really strange, because I think they had something to do with it, because I feel like the mother at least knows more than she's telling. And why would you, as this baby's father, try to change your name? That is really weird to me. Now, I could just be thinking differently, or my brain may work different. But I think that if someone is truly trying to find their quote unquote missing child, the last thing they would be thinking about is to change their name. I think that when people change their names, either they're running from something or they're trying to hide. Now, I don't know if he's gotten death threats within the time that she's been missing. But that's the only way I could see that it would be plausible that he would, try to get his name changed. But I would think that he would go about the legal route of doing that and not going through some British website to do it. I mean, that's just my thought on it. But I could, like I said, be thinking a lot differently. But that's the end of this video, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to share this video. Please don't forget to leave me a like. And please don't forget to leave me a comment down in the comment section below. And if you are not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.